Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I am going to be giving you my death predictions for The Walking Dead The Ones Who Live finale, which is titled The Last Time. Now I just want to say, man, that we have no confirmation on a season 2 yet, so this could be the series finale, but it could also just be the season finale. Maybe they'll announce a season 2 after this episode. We'll have to wait and see, but for now I'm just going to be calling it the finale. But let's get into these predictions. So the first character we're going to talk about is Rick Grimes. And I do believe that Rick Grimes is safe. I am almost certain that Rick Grimes is not going to die in this episode because Andrew Lincoln has expressed multiple times throughout many interviews that he regrets leaving The Walking Dead, that the Whisperer arc would have been incredible for him to be a part of. And, he wanted to go back and spend some time with his family. That's why he left The Walking Dead to begin with. And it's been so long. How long has it been? Like 6 years since he left. And I'm sure he spent a lot of great time with his family, throughout those 6 years. So I think he's going to be down for whatever projects they have. I think that Scott Gimple is very creative, and I think there's a lot of things planned for Rick Grimes and the Walking Dead universe. And with Rick Grimes, anything is possible, guys. We all know that. Regardless of how you feel about Rick Grimes, it was always his story. The Walking Dead was always about Rick Grimes, and as long as Andrew Lincoln is leading the charge, anything, and I mean anything, is possible. Every single show that they do is going to be very successful on AMC Plus and AMC. They're going to make millions and millions and millions of dollars off of any show that they do, Walking Dead related, with Andrew Lincoln leading the charge. So I am almost 100% sure that Rick Grimes is safe. I think that he has the best chance of dying that he's ever had in the Walking Dead universe, but at the same time, it's such a small chance, you know what I mean? There's probably a 95% chance he lives, in my opinion. I'm going to say Rick Grimes is safe. He is not going to die in the finale. Now, the next character we're going to talk about is Michonne. Now, everybody who watches my videos knows that I think there's a very decent chance Michonne is going to die. Now, with that being said, I still am about 70% sure that she's going to live, but obviously, I think there's that 30% chance that she's going to die, just for multiple reasons. The first thing that comes to my mind is some of the reports that I read and some of the rumors that I've heard throughout the years that Denai Guerrera is really just wanting to move on with her career. She wants to go do other projects, and, she came back to do this, as a conclusion of Rick and Michonne's story, right? Now, that's a conclusion of Rick and Michonne's story together, meaning that one of them could die and the other one could go on and do other projects. And if The Walking Dead is wanting to do more projects, which I'm sure they are, I don't see why they wouldn't want to do more projects, right? Like more TV shows and stuff like that. If Michonne or Denai Guerrera is not really interested in playing this character anymore, but Andrew Lincoln is, then they come back and do this show, right? Just to conclude Rick and Michonne's story, and then after she dies, Andrew Lincoln can go on and do many more projects as Rick Grimes. So I think there's a decent chance Michonne dies, actually. I would still be shocked if she died. But like I said, I'm about 70% sure she lives, and there's a 30% chance that she dies in my mind. But in the end, I really hope Michonne lives. Even this picture with her having General Beale's sword right here makes me so scared for her, but I hope she lives, and I hope we see a great reunion scene. The next character we're going to be talking about is Pearl Thorne. Now, Pearl Thorne is an interesting one because Leslie Ann Brandt is a pretty big actress, so I think that she's going to die because I think that she probably is going to be doing a whole bunch of other projects and other acting jobs and stuff like that, so I think she's pretty much cooked. I think it's going to come down to her helping Rick escape, and helping her and Michonne, or excuse me, helping Rick and Michonne escape, and Pearl Thorne is probably going to die either for the CRM or for Rick. I think that since her and Rick are like family now, I wouldn't be surprised if she ended up trying to help Rick and then died in the process. But at the same time, we don't really know how strong her loyalty is to the CRM now that she's been promoted and stuff like that, and she got the echelon briefing and everything. We'll have to wait and see, man. This episode is so insane. I can't wait to see this, bro. It's going to be so much fun, but I would not be shocked if Pearl Thorne dies. I'm probably 80% sure that Pearl Thorne is going to die in this episode, around 80% or so. Now, the next character we're going to be talking about is Major General Beale, and this is also one that's so weird because he really wasn't in the show very much, right? But at the same time, he's such a huge character, and if they're going to do a season 2, I would assume they would want General Beale to be a part of that. But at the same time, I could see him dying, But this is a coin flip for me. I'm probably 50-50. I think that there's a 50% chance that he lives and a 50% chance that he dies. I don't really know. I can't read this one well, right? Like with Michonne, there's things that I've read and things that I've heard and some rumors and also just some of the stuff that I've read about the episode, right? Like in terms of them saying there's going to be montages of Rick and Michonne and keep the tissues ready and all that stuff, right? And her having Major General Beale's sword and stuff like that, it just makes me feel worried for Michonne. And also, out of the two main characters, The Walking Dead can go on without Michonne, right? Like, no matter how much we all love her, and I mean, I really like Michonne. She's always a S tier character for me. But The Walking Dead can go on without Michonne, but I don't really think it could go on without Rick. You know what I mean? I think people like Rick more than they like Michonne. I think that Rick is a more popular character, in my opinion. So he's a better lead character. You know what I'm saying? It was always Rick's story, and him coming back has been such a big deal. The Walking Dead can live without Michonne. I don't think it can live without Rick. So that's why I think that about her. But Major General Beale, I just don't know, man. I can't get a good read on it. There's nothing in my gut that's telling me that he's going to really live or die. Maybe leaning towards live, actually, but we'll have to wait and see, man. He's just so high up in the command. It's hard to imagine him dying. But we'll have to see what happens. Anyway, guys, that's going to conclude my death predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more Walking Dead content like this. Appreciate you all for the love. Thank you guys very much. We're very close to 600 subs. Thank you, thank you. I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.